Welcome to this T71 replay here on Campinovka, and Tono13 actually sent this one in, and it's a really nice match. He's got some really nice matchmaking here, 357 template, which should go. This template should not be in World of Tanks, it should either be 510 or same tier matchmaking from now on, because this is generally just unfair on the lowest tiers. Because they have a really hard time getting rid of the top tier tanks. But still, it is a good match for Tono in this respect. Although it does start off really unfortunate for his team. You'll see that in a second. But Tono, as a top tier tank, is not actually going for the spotting in the middle. He's actually going to fight in this match. And that is what you should do in top tier tanks. Even if it's just a light tier tank, you should always carry your weight in terms of damage as well, because that's your job now. If you can be top tier, if you are top tier, it's your job to do damage. You'll leave the spotting to lower tier light tanks who are not as vital to the match as you are. So Tono is going up the hill here, which is where you should go on this match. Camping in base or going to G1 is largely useless. You need maybe 1 or 2 tanks there to discourage the enemy from pushing, but more than that is unnecessary. So it's either middle or hill on this map if you want to do your job. There are some nice bushes here now. They weren't here before, and they are really useful for shooting. Tono here, really good bush work. He makes sure that the bush isn't transparent anymore, so he can fire through it. And it seems that in the 1.0 update with the HD maps, Wargaming somehow reset all the camo for all the bushes to 100%. Because even if you did this before in like 9.20 or something, and you fired, I still had many instances where I got spotted, even if I fired through solid bushes, which was always really annoying and confusing, because they are supposed to give you camo. If they're like this, you are supposed to remain invisible when shooting through them. And that now happens again, which is great, because this is how it's supposed to function. Tono using these bushes still, but as we can see now, enemy team is pushing up the hill, so he's actually leaving this position. They are advancing, so he could stay here, he could try and get another clip off. But if they're super aggressive coming up the hill, then you'll have a hard time getting away, because you're basically on the ramp. Here, Panzer IV misses, so Tono can put some nice shots in. He catches a shot here, but killing an entire enemy team for 1 shot of damage is never a problem. Here we see the bad rock physics that have been implemented in the 1.0 update. Nowadays you either have absolutely no grip on rocks. If your track even touches a pebble, your tank spaz out and just go everywhere, which is really frustrating, annoying. Might be realistic, I don't know, but it just breaks gameplay, so it should go. The other thing is your tank still hugs rocks. It just sucks itself up to rocks whenever you touch them, which is also quite annoying for gameplay, because you can easily flip your tank that way. But Tono in the meantime using these bushes and taking care. He thinks of shooting this guy in the middle here, but he vanishes before he can get a shot in, so he moves up a little bit to see if he can shoot the Tiger P. Not really. He doesn't get spotted, so he holds fire. And now we see this light tank here who instantly aims for Tono, but then thinks the better of it, so Tono gets a really nice opportunity to just unload into that light tank. He's got 2 shots left, but he does choose to reload, which is always the smartest thing to do. If you fired partial clips, just reload and wait for your clip to be reloaded before engaging again. RT obviously going for the light tank. Well, in this matchup it's reasonable, because he's a top tier light tank. But now we've got this Tiger. He instantly gets tracked by a Stuk 3, because RNGesus is not really liking him that much. But this Tiger P misses him, so RNGesus likes him again. And he takes out the Tiger P. Instant hit by RT again. He doesn't have a repair kit, but his crew is skilled in repair, so he gets his tracks up pretty fast again. And now it's time to move. So he got shot by a Stuk, but the Stuk was spotted. Oh no, it's a different Stuk actually, never mind. He moves up here and then tries to go for the RT. RT obviously trying to run away like the cowards they are. shooting tanks that can't fire back the whole match and then try to run away when the support melts. But yeah, takes out the RT. He doesn't reload at this point. Now he does again. He was just checking if there was another tank there. Says that he's reloading. Gets spotted by the Stuke 3. But does not charge the Stuke. He just keeps on driving, trying to get safe for the Stuke. He's got backup there who should be able to take out the Stuke. He gets taken out by a nice shot by the IS. One shot obviously. And now there's one capper in the base. There's two TDs, and that Swedish TD, if he's in a bush, he will have a lot of camouflage. He will have a lot of camouflage. So Tono goes through the middle of the field. I wouldn't necessarily do that. It's not yet time for that, but Tono just goes in. He sees the RT. RT obviously doesn't spot him because RT luckily doesn't have much view range. Takes careful aim at this Stuke. Takes him out, so no one's any longer capping. The 1357 is coming in, and that's a dangerous tank for the T71 because he can get clipped by that guy. But for some reason this guy thinks it's a good idea to cap even when you're completely surrounded. Quite special. He's just putting round after round in. Now he abandons his cover and he reloads again. So yeah, 4.3k damage so far, only 753 spotting, but being a top tier tank, his job is not spotting, it's actually to do damage. Now we've just got the RT left, who's obviously in the cap, so not really a bit of a challenge. He does invite two others for a platoon just to get some nice medals. And here we go, RT shoots, misses, so Tono tracks him and finishes them off. So that's 8 kills, so yeah. Really solid match in the T71. Let's take a look at the results. Here we go for the results. Ace tanker obviously, but an impressive medal haul. A Radley-Walters medal for the 8 kills. Pascucci medal for the SPGs, Defender, High Caliber and Top Gun. He managed to get a grand total of 1855 base XP, which is a lot. For 4771 damage. Being top tier in a tier 7 match, this was his job, not spotting. So he did his job. Enemy light tank didn't do his job. He only did 700 damage. He was spotting, which is not what you should be doing in this matchmaking. His team overall, yeah, Tono hoovered up all the damage, so not really surprising. 37 shots fired, 35 hits, 35 pens, so really nice. Yeah, lots of damage. Only 753 spotting. He did damage 10, destroyed 8, 4.5k traveled. I can't remember if he fired premium ammo or not. I don't think so. 27k profit, which is quite nice because he had to fire a lot of shots here. So that will always be a hefty reload restock bill. He also had a personal action, personal reserves running. So yeah, quite nice XP just for a single 8.3k XP, never bad. So I really enjoyed this match. I hope you did as well. Feel free to rate it, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys next time.